Welcome back. It's finally done. So after all the arguing and after all the complaining and all of this, we will definitely have a discussion over how this all ends up looking. So Alex DeBrincat's a member of the Red Wings. I'm wearing my Gordie Howe jersey here, old Red Wings logo and all that. DeBrincat going to Detroit. I think he's the best player in this trade, but I do like what Ottawa does here. So DeBrincat, 25 years of age, right winger, coming off of, by his numbers, a down year goal scoring wise in Ottawa. 27 goals, 39 assists, 66 points in 82 games for DeBrincat. He is reportedly signing a contract with the Detroit Red Wings. Could be fully confirmed by the time this video is uploaded, but reportedly it's 4 years at $7.875 million. Could be $7.7 million as well per season, which would be below what the reported ask was, that he wanted a really long-term deal. The funny thing is, 4 years, in my time, that was a long-term contract. Now that's no longer a long-term contract. Long-term contracts are 6, 7, or 8 years, so he doesn't get that contract. Bruce Garriock reporting that, the agent and the player wanted an 8-year contract. Immediately when this deal came out that this is what he got, Garriock said, I guess the agent was forced to confront reality. Which, hey, Bruce has every reason to be upset because he was just reporting what he was hearing and to basically be told he was a liar and he was wrong. I understand that. So the cap hit is apparently, according to those who have the advanced stats and all that and all the fancy charts, this is right around where DeBrincat would be valued. So while there's been a lot of criticism about some of the signings for Yzerman, DeBrincat's right around where he should be. So we're looking at about $6 million in cap space left, I believe, for Detroit. With the exit of Kubalik, though, it then becomes, $8.5 million? Anyways, we'll see what else Detroit does the rest of the offseason. So if he wanted Timo Meier money, he doesn't get that. What's going the other way? Left winger Dominic Kubalik, who's got 1 year left at $2.5 million. 81 games played for him with Detroit this year. 20 goals, 25 assists, 45 points. He is 27 years of age. Also an intriguing prospect, one that I like, but so far Donovan Sebrango's pro career has gotten off to a bit of a slow start in that he's played better in the ECHL than he has in the AHL. But again, he's 21 years of age. We'll see what happens with him changing organizations. In the AHL, in 39 games, 4 goals, 3 assists this past season. In the ECHL, 23 games, 1 goal, 11 assists, 12 points. So again, 21-year-old defenseman. I like Sebrango, having seen him at the World Juniors. I thought, solid defenseman. We'll see what Ottawa has here. Keep in mind, they have quite the glut of young defensemen themselves. Also going in this, a conditional first-round pick. So the 2024 draft, it's either going to be Detroit or Boston. But that Boston 2024 pick is lottery protected, meaning if Boston ends up in the it's top 10 protected. Sorry, not lottery would be top 3. Top 10 protected means if Boston drafts in the top 10 next year, they keep that pick. And then Detroit would have an option, either the 2024 pick of their own or the 2025 pick of Boston's, because that would be the pick that then would go to the Detroit Red Wings. I would think you trade the Detroit pick if that's the case, because if Boston falls out of the playoffs and ends up with a top 10 pick, it's a good chance that maybe they end up with a top 10 pick the year after as well. But it is the Wings option, and there's a 2024 fourth-round pick attached as well. I'm just glad it's done. I'm glad it's over with. DeBrincat moves on, wanted to play in the States. He gets the American location he wanted in Detroit. This was always a rumor that he would end up with the Detroit Red Wings, and it has finally happened. So Wings fans, you get DeBrincat. We'll see what this does for them. Does this put them in the playoffs? Maybe. And the interesting thing is Detroit and Ottawa might be fighting over the exact same playoff position next March. So if DeBrincat ends up being the one that costs Ottawa a playoff spot, we may end up coming up with some video ideas based on that. But it'll be interesting to see if DeBrincat's goal scoring bounces back. Points, he was good. 66 points isn't bad. But he can score 40 in the right situation. And for Detroit, adding another goal scorer is good. Trading out Kubalik, they only lose 7 goals. The Ottawa Senators do in picking up Kubalik. But Kubalik is not the explosive offensive player that DeBrincat can be. So I think Ottawa gets good value here. We'll see what else they do. I'm wearing Detroit because I think they get the best player in DeBrincat. But I like the trade for both teams. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, as always. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you're browsing your way through. You just happened upon this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, for all your support. I will talk to you again soon.